hear the name Dragon Quest, mostly the people that do even know about the name would think automatically of the world-renowned JRPG called Dragon Quest, made by Akira T, the guy who basically made DBZ and also Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger. But I have to say, I am very surprised by this type of Harvest Moon RPG type sandbox game that was made by them. I have to say, I'm quite surprised. The game is very fun. I haven't even got to the end of the game, but that just kind of says how much content there is. I've already put about 15 to 16 hours, but I think it's just good to know that the game is already, to my expectations, a great game, and I'm not even finished with it, because I think if I did finish it, it would take... Hey, I'm editing the video right now. What I was trying to say is that I put so many hours into the game. Now it's like 25. And yeah, no, my opinion still hasn't really changed. It's a great game. It's just, it's going to take a really long time for me to make this video. So I just want to make it right now before it takes like 200 hours and then I have no videos that I could be making, because all the footage that I have is taking up storage on my like 256 SSD. I'll try to get a bigger terabyte storage in the meanwhile, but right now, that's the reason why I'm doing this video. I just don't have enough room to keep recording more footage. That's about it. Enjoy the video. Peace. Hundreds of hours, like a Harvest Moon game, that just kind of keeps making the game seem bigger and bigger. You start off in a tutorial area where basically you are forced by these monsters called the Children of Hargon to repair the ship. Children of Hargon being a cult that believe the way of destruction, let's say, and it's everything against the builders. In this world of these islands that you're at, the builders are actually the bad guys, as Children of Hargon has convinced all the humans that building is a sin. So you're kind of coming into this area trying to be a builder when majority of people don't want you to be. This, of course, is quickly changed as you get a lot of followers on your side, and basically the mission becomes to defeating the Children of Hargon and building giant buildings on each island to basically signify something in some type of story arc, because I would say that every island is kind of like a story arc in itself. That's what Dragon Quest for me has been since I played 11 and almost beat it, but haven't got the true ending yet. I'm middle through the second playthrough, which is already super confusing, so I'll just stop at that. Man, that game's really good, but it's a lot of video game in one game, let's say that. So with Builders 2, I just have to recommend it. It's a fun game. I'll keep it short. If you like playing Minecraft, if you like building, if you like having an actual reason to building certain things, which I like a lot, having a system of fanciness where you have 3 levels, and with those 3 levels, you get basically more gratitude points when your villagers use them, which then basically helps you upgrade towns from different levels. With different abilities. Doesn't really matter though, because you kind of have to level up places anyway for side quests or main quests. Kind of confusing because side quests and main quests, I think, are the same type of color for the node. Like, seriously, look at the side quest to main quest icon, okay? It's literally that exclamation point, but it's that for everything. It is literally impossible to realize when you're doing a side or main quest, so basically you're gonna have to finish them all at the same time anyway. Doesn't matter. Kind of want to clarify that. Anyway, peace. But some of them seem to be mandatory, as in it's the only way to progress through the story. So it just seems quests all are kind of just encompassed into one giant pool. So that's another thing that's kind of interesting. So you'll probably be finishing all the quests anyway. And then with that, there's a whole bunch of exploration in the game. Each island is a giant sandbox with these shrines that give you medals, basically all coming together into this one Isle of Awakening. There as well, you have to play like 15 hours in the game, but after 15 hours, you can finally use a portal to basically transport into other people's Isle of Awakening and help build with them, which is really cool. And also visit other people's worlds to check them out and stuff, which is also very cool. It's very interesting, though, that you have to be like 15 hours or 8 hours, something like super long, to a point where I was like, I guess it's not co-op, but it 100% is co-op. It's just Dragon Quest really likes building up their stories in a way where things feel very restricted in the beginning And just like some Final Fantasy games, it opens up and you're like, wow, I could explore this entire world. Dragon Quest does that again in Builders 2 with basically opening all these new systems and all these new things, and they just keep adding on to what you can do. Like, let's say the first island is farming, basic stuff, and the second island, minerals. And there's still a lot of stuff in between that I'm not spoiling because it's really cool that it's in the game, and it's actually very refreshing how they try to change up things, give you more abilities, give you more utility tools, stuff that you didn't even think would be in the game. So you're kind of just waiting on, if you haven't played the first one, that is, like, what else am I going to be able to unlock that's not just decorations? Let's just say that. What type of equipment, what type of weapons? It's very surprising and fun in that of anticipating what type of loot you're going to get, because it's not just you can use it on your equipment as your character. There's also specific bosses that drop specific loot that you have to find yourself, which I think is really cool. But other than that, the music's relaxing. It's very good. You're listening to it right now. And I hope you play the game. It has just released on Game Pass for PC, so if you got $10 to spend or $15 to spend on it, I would do it, because I have to say, Xbox Game Pass for PC is pretty legit, and them releasing this game on the same day as it did on the Game Pass PC is pretty cool. So with that, talk to you later, and have a good one. Peace.
天地一片苍茫，雪花飘。